Yeah, it kind of has to be.
Yeah, okay, how are we feeling? Before I toss it to you, Desk, before I get your prediction, chat, this is your opportunity.
Bouse gank, but he's playing very safe.
He has to. Pillar potentially available. Really good pillar from Yanko. Stun afterwards. The dice after onto Bouse. And the Lumberjack song gets out to safety, but down that flash, and the wave still remains in a relatively tricky scenario. Bot side, Syndra's managed to go down somewhere to Zvero, and all the while...
Yep, mid lane.
Yeah, looks like a bit of a double knock up there with the Grand Entrance. Can't get the dive on the other side, so NORD very happy. Not sure what happened mid lane. I'm hoping production will have a replay for us, and we'll get to see.
There you go.
Thank you very much.
So what was it? Just a little bit of disrespect? Yeah, I mean, electrocute, Q, the missing HP on the pullback. It's not around the dragons, around this first grub spawn. He's going to have priority, and I mean, you can just find a solo kill. Oh, he buffered
my god, he's got it. That's not even easy. Just walks. I mean, the stun comes on through.
I feel like we don't see this often from Bouse. Like, just raw deaths to tower.
From Yankos, barrier down from Crowny alongside the heal. Not exactly the cleanest little skirmish there from NORD, who ended up being a bit surprised. That's actually topside. Going to have Chachi throw down the Dominus, looking for a bit more. Gets the stun with that Ruthless Predator. Could begin to try and cull the Meek here a little as well. Big old chunk. Dominus still going. Bousey decimating Smash is just shy. And another kill. Chachi.
On objective first. You've got first move as well, as expected from Crowny Reckless up towards this top side.
Always been one of our best teams at the macro moves. Heard the desk chatting about Velia saying, look, we've got a nemesis. We've got this X factor in terms of macro and scaling, and not been hulking out so far in this early game. Just been made a bit angry. Pillar, though, from Yankos onto Bouse, who's got his flash back up. Decimating Smash comes on down. Reckless looking to roam on up. Crowny's also popped the on the hunt. Maybe looking to make this a 2v3. Good choke from Chachi. Wild Growth on down. Decimating Smash lands onto Yankos, who doesn't have the Subjugate rolling. All the while, Velia picks up the last remaining grub.
Yeah, this is very good for LR. They look very, very shaky, and I think exploitable, to be completely honest with you. And speaking of exploitable, Nemesis does have flash.
He's had to burn it though. The Subjugate comes on down. In him comes that twofold Hex, and it recalls to the death of the Syndra. 0 and 3 now. Bouse in the 1v1 versus Chachi in this Primordial Predator, hitting that ruthless variety of it.
It's on the bottom side here. There's a TP from Nemesis. He's going to have to use that mid. There's actually a TP right now behind the bottom side of Reckless and Crowny.
Oh, lightning crash between worlds, and I tell you which worlds they're between. It's life and death, and Crowny, you got a barrier, but it's not stopping you from Spyro going on a rampage. Has a Luden's companion and shoots the Sivir in the head. Right now, has anyone got a hand grenade? I don't know. See whether LR can toss one at him and counter the right number. All the while, Mountain Dragon being started.
Wants a TP.
This time by LR, they pulled off, and there is a TP you were calling for. Tweets on the angle, same with Hido. Can look to spark Sojo over the wall. He's got the lightning crash available, and off the Dragon we go both sides. Not feeling entirely comfortable starting this up.
Does Velia want to flip? That's the big question. Nemesis is on an angle as well, potentially for a stun over the wall.
Maybe look for it. Between worlds comes on through. Treats on the backside.
Oh, Treats!
Double knock up. It's gorgeous stuff. Out comes that big old shock from the W1s there. He can't quite get the kills they were looking for. TP topside from Bouse. Dragon secured from NORD, and somehow pick up a turret plate or so. There's Zvaru also in this mid lane. Going to get one there as well. Yankos looking to go in. Hang on, you blast going into 2. Oh, Velia, you can't be doing that. The warrior tries to interrupt. Flash away means nothing because Viru is there with open arms. 5th kill now for NORD's mid laner.
Difficult to hold this tower. On the top side, the wave was cleared, so LR will get first tower. That'll bring it all down to the objectives, and that's Herald spawning in 35 seconds time, and we'll see how the assignments lie in about 30 seconds once that objective spawns up.
Worth noting in that picture-in-picture we saw Yankos steal an entire quadrant there.
Zeus Nemesis, however, is in a 4v1 situation, and there isn't a lot of immediate pressure right now. So let's just
picture-in-picture, we've got that replay.
I think he misses that Q. Trying to focus on both things he does.
I know, yeah, Nemesis is a dead man, so there you go. And I think you were right on the Q call there. Very well done, Adrian. Got eagle eyes on that one, and we managed to split our focus just about. I hope you got most of what was happening there.
Yeah.
TLDR, Nemesis died. They get
Nemesis
the turret tops over the Herald.
The Herald is top, yeah.
Chachi and Bouse trading out here. He's got the Titanic Hydra now. Does Bouse about 7 stacks on that cull to cash in. Already happened for Crowny.
Ooh,
and has actually got a mild gold lead mid lane, though. They managed to get that Herald on in there, and they've get
Khan in the game now. Here's that cross map we were talking about. Not too surprised. You saw Velia posture up here earlier, but Treats exactly is here to cover. So how easy is this dive, really? Looking to try to clear the wave. I don't think they're going to be successful. They will still give up the tower.
I'll just pop that Shirelias to try and get the speed up onto the Chachi, who's going to get knocked up multiple times. Cyclones and Wild Growth. Treats, though, goes on in with the quickness. Stunned up by the scattering of said weakness. Chachi trying to get the Ruthless Predator, the culling. Just not going to be there. Sorry, Cull the Meek. There's no Lucian in this game, but the point still kind of stands. Sion's going to go unstoppable. Body blocked by Zeri. Don't see that one very often. Jankos with the subjugate will help secure the kill, and they go 1-for-1 in terms of top laners. All the while, tier 2 under siege.
Tier 2 on the top
Do
side,
LR manage to get that? I think they probably do here.
They did. It's gone already. So it's going to be top side tier 1 and 2 for bottom side tier 1. But he definitely wants to hit that IE mark. You go and attack speed item second like this, as Treats is on an angle, and yeah, like you say, he's off vision.
Quiet, Chachi on the flank, thinking about turning on to him. Look at the Rakan, the pillar interrupts one bounce, now potentially in danger, but Chachi will dice away, gets out to safety. The roll low right now. Hida, though, with the Hurricane's got the lightning crash rolling, looking to try and keep that ultimate up. Spark surging forwards, the clone is there, allowing a little bit of lightning through. Nemesis of the wall gets a stun on 2. Ooh. That is valuable for disengaging. Neither side quite finding what they're looking for. Jankos with the pillar on Nemesis. Exhaust between worlds. Chachi on the flank angle looking for more. Can he flash on forwards? Dice slice, could look for some dice. Scatter the weak, no. Denies any realistic engage. All the while in the backline goes Bounce, looking to go down as Chachi now also a threat as Crowny unleashes, looking to slice and dice out, cannot do so. The Crocodile fire down for the count as Bounce is also out at the zombie form. The scatter the weak just shy, 1-for-1. Both top laners go into the backline and don't emerge in one piece.
Yeah, that last scatter that we started up the icon, and LR are a little bit slow. There's a world where they can maybe try and burst this out, even flip it in front of Velia.
Zyro goes across the veil looking for a twofold hex and gets it. Chunk onto that Wukong. Down comes Bounce, looking to find an angle. Stun onto Jankos. Overlord Chachi coming on in. Looking for the flag goal. It's going to be a flip. Smell the burgers. Who's going to win it? It's Velia! Steals the Atacon. What about the fight afterwards? Nemesis with a scout of the weak prevents Chachi from getting the value reward.
Zero's dead.
They killed his Viral. They managed to kill the bunny rabbit. The sharp pointy teeth mean nothing. How do they keep getting away with it? Lost Ratones. Find the team fight. Find the Atacon. And NORD, it's back to the drawing board.
NORD can actually just very happily disengage from Bounce is on the back line, causing a whole bunch of havoc, and Jankos just doesn't get the smite. Plain and simple. Once the objective goes down, Zvero's been chunked out, and all in all, it's just an opportunity for Crowny to start to open up with all of the front line, all of the disruption going on in the back line.
And look, he had Flash, he had Barrier, he had a heal, a Wild Growth, all the things to keep him in one piece as he was 1v1ing with that Renekton. More like a 2v2, let's be real, there's enough members around. All the while, though, Baus not having a lot of fun here, and Chachi's still got Flash. I think Baus is just a very dead Sion.
Unless?
No. When's his ult up? Not quite yet. Chachi got a slice in the dice, should just get that few. Thank goodness for that. I was about to get that last one of the fast food store.
I think this was the idea. They want to try to catch people off resets, but I mean, is he one shot?
He is! He's going to get across the veil for a second or two! But there is a 6-foot deep hole waiting for him in the cemetery. Back towards the Baron they go, looking to make sure they get the big purple worm.
35 seconds of freedom for NORD. What can they achieve with it? LR are pushing in this mid wave. They still have the Sivir. He's got no Flash Crowny. He needs to be careful, and there is still the Rakan engage available, but Rakan, Treats, does not have Flash.
Spyro up vision on the hunt, coming on down, still on the Baron, down to half HP, trying to burn it down. Watch for Nemesis. Treats also on the flank, looking for more. What can they do as Baus tried to warborn up. Treats will go into the quickness, Rabbi's arm, onto Nemesis. They go, he's dead! He's dead, the Rakan is down, flash out from Nemesis. Baron's still going on, it's not being taken! You're in a 5v4 and you still can't get the Baron!
It's a catastrophe for NORD, and that was the window they really needed to make something happen in. LR forced them off the Nash. Treats was looking for the angle. We've been talking about, look, it's a long walk back, but he's got the coast. He's trying to make distance.
2 seconds on Jankos' flash. I don't know whether it's going to be enough. He's going to try and flip it. Ultra Shock laser across the wall, down to 2k space. Scout of the week comes on up, and Nemesis also shot low. Can't do it! Sivir somehow sort of secures it with, I think, a boomerang blade. Chachi's going to plot the dominance, but they've already lost the Trundle. Decimated Smash comes on down. Ultra Shock laser also there. But now Chachi in danger. He's just not a very tanky Crocodile. He is outdated and obsolete. Charging on forward the unstoppable onslaught. And Crowny with the triple will ensure that everyone knows who exactly is the king in the NLC.
LR run over NORD and keep that crown untilted on their head for this first game at the very least, as they knock on the base of NORD with this Baron buff and look to do as much damage as they can.
Once again, it was another early game where it looked like Lost Ratones were falling behind. Then you looked up at the top of the screen and you realized it wasn't that close. Hang on, between worlds! Nemesis goes down. Nice from Svaru. Is still trying to be the threat he can be. Velia down at 20% HP again across the Veil, looking for more. Redemption heals a lot of people.
Dies in the pit, and then Chachi kind of sticks around in this bush. I think they're maybe saying, hey, maybe if we play slow Nemesis, the Syndra's chunked out, we can look for a fight, but it just doesn't look good at all. Crowny's able to find himself 3 kills. NORD did get that dragon in the picture-in-picture. So they are 1 away from Seoul, but with the lead as big as it is, and LR being very cutthroat for the last 10 minutes or so.
Gonna try and kill off this. Yeah. Still got that pot that Svaru just popped. He's got an elixir of source, trying to get some value on Double Onslaught. Not that great. Value trying to get on board with the Cyclone, does not really get it. The Treats is a dead man, trying to bring down Bounce, who survives. Nah, no way. Chachi gonna slice forwards. The Culling and the Meek is still not enough healing. Value alive with the wild growth. And somehow the Garden of Lost Ratones refuses to be pruned. Svaru trying to get away, but this bunny rabbit has got no more legs to hop on. The Nexus turrets in Lost Ratones' eyes, and all the early game kills against Nemesis in the world will not stop Lost Ratones from winning game 1, regardless.
An excellent game from LR.